everyone, it's Diddy Dude here, and we're back to Ace Attorney. We're in this trial. We're gonna take down Eeny Meeny and Morgan Fay and expose them for the fact that they are the ones that are the murderers and not Maya, okay? We're gonna save Maya here. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eeny could have killed Dr. Gray by yourself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh, it's you. Ak! Miss Varkarma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet! My goal is to defeat you, and the whole world know of your defeat. Okay, you fine. How old's your deal? Okay? Whatever the outcome of this case is, we're gonna broadcast it to the entire world. Okay, and the winner will get to make fun of each other. The winner will get to make fun of the other for the rest of their life. Let's do $1 million bet also. Haha, she has no idea the plot armor. Yes! She has no idea. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win so much. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Oh, I guess you're just gonna hit her in the heart. Whatever. You're just going all the way in and be like, whatever. Won't bring your dad back, sorry! Wait, I just realized how aggressive that can be taken. Oh my goodness. I just realized. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. I know Phoenix was saying that in a nicer way, like in a heroic way, like, it won't bring your dad back. But in a kind of argument way, in a context of arguing with somebody, you can say all you want, but it won't bring your dad back. Ooh. Oh, damn! Okay. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Okay, wait, what? Did I miss the dialogue before that? Wait, I'll be back. Oopsies. Okay, never mind. I did say that dialogue. Okay, whatever. Let's focus on this. Let's prosecute this French person and, yeah, destroy them. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Eeny Meeny had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Okay, Eeny Meeny and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meeny, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, y'all wanted to, like, ask me about my, like, motive? Oh, I thought you were gonna go somewhere else. I thought, I was so used to, like, April, May, and all that stuff. Last time we had to defend Maya. She was like, I thought you were gonna ask about my phone number, and, like, my room number, and all stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness, just stop trying to make me look like I'm simping for you. I'm like, don't say the point in, like, bringing up the past. Oh, really? Because if the past doesn't affect you, then you should have no problem. Miss Meeny, if you please. Okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... French kiss! Stick my tongue out for a French kiss. Okay, let's focus. That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. Oh, that's a short testimony. Oh, never mind. We're going into the car. I was, like, totally pooped up, too. So I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray. Drugging your sister? Ugh, those were merely rumors! Totally baseless gossip! Just like how my dad's a murderer! You just said that Varkarma won't go down unless... Oh, they won't go down over anything petty. It looks like your dad really was a murderer, and then I destroyed him with facts and logic twice! Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Meeny's sister, and we did it legally. Varkarma tried to tase Maya and me, so that way he could win, but we did it legally! Okay. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this one from another angle. Alrighty. Last year's accident. So that was like last year in May. Hold it! Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing when all the patients dying was like May 2nd, and like an accident was like on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. Like, something really bad happened to my sister's playground and... That was the malpractice incident where 40 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Yeah. Oh wait, no, the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was caused on medicines, like, got mixed up. Was it the fault of your sister, Mimi? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sister. Oh, okay. Okay, you're trying to. Okay. You're not really helping yourself. Objection! Don't say that witness, you're not helping my case and your case! That incident had nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report had already documented that it was entirely Mimi's fault. Shut up! It was Dr. Gray's fault! And Dr. Gray drugged my sister for it! No, thank you, Von Karma. Thank you, Von Karma. No! Thank you, Von Karma. You pushed the witness into admitting the truth. No! I need to destroy your own case. No! Let's go broadcast it to the globe, man, now. No, I never agreed to this bet! Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mini is the one who made a mistake. But like, and really it wasn't my sis? Oh, let's keep pressing her until she's really mad. My sister was tired. I clicked W and said, Q! She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and like, was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then the car accident happened, huh? Let's trigger her. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Ah, but like, I don't like have a driver's license. Oh, that's a contradiction. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Meanie. Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony. Thank you. Let's go present this, right? Yep, the license photo. Please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway. I'll press on everything else because we get some funny dialogue too, so I like totally pooped. Hold it! Did you poop in your driver's seat? The accident happened at night, correct? You're pooping at night and yeah, like, it was at like 1 AM or so, I think. I had like a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard. So it's because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I like, woke up because of a jolt and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. And your sister, what happened to her? I didn't say her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I don't, like, totally had, like, no clue of what was going on. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Using my brain powers. Like, that would be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. I, like, didn't have a license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. Hold it! And that's why you were in the passenger seat? Like, yeah, I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late, so my sister was, like, giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix? Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Yes, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this. That was, like, last year in May. Come on, guys, you know how to do this. Just in case I fucked up, okay? Just in case, guys, just in case. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Present the license. Hold! Objection! I was about to say hold it again. Miss Meanie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what the hell, man? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Meanie? That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about, that perverted... What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know the perverted... Ike! No one cares! Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November? What? In November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Meany did not have a driver's license. Ow! Cry, and my whip will accommodate. This is just abuse at this point. Okay. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I feel like all these assault charges, like all these pending assault charges, Karma is doing. Wait, somebody should try doing Ace Attorney prosecutors if they were convicted for their crimes, and they have to like go press every single piece of dialogue to try to get like every single whip. I'm kidding. They at some point, because then we'd have to assume like all the trials where Von Karma was doing her whipping anyways. No, it would be funny if they didn't count every single time Von Karma uses a whip, like throughout the entire game. Like you click every single dialogue, press on every single thing to see like all the various times Von Karma uses her whip on different people to see how many like crimes that account for. Because at this point she's whipped so many times that the assault charges, like she has way more assault. All these assault charges will pile up to more years in jail and more fees and fines and like a bigger criminal record than just doing a murder. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. In fact, she might be competing with Red White for like most most charges. I'm like glad you get it, but she might even be competing with Donald Trump, and that makes sense because I gave her the Donald Trump voice. Okay, anyways, like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis woulda like let me drive. Yeah! Don't just stand there to yourself. Oh, like, not you two, Mia. Not with the whip and the pain and the Miss Meany, what do you think? Why do you think you would not have? Why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Meany, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Witness testimony. I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sister was, like, this totally big fan of cars, and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I wouldn't be allowed. Alrighty. I like really, okay, really, I like around the time I was like really close to getting my license. Hold it! So, what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. I mean, we ride our bike, right? How do we travel so much? Also, how do we travel in Maya? Do we just like walk there? Actually, that makes we probably walk there, or maybe we ride bikes together. That sounds pretty fun. Or maybe we share the same bike. Anyways, well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ignorance is to be whipped. What is whiffer? All she said in the past few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? My sister was like totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. Hold it! She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she flipped out at like a drop of rain, and like she would notice if someone like touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Press harder. Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. Well, if she cares so much about her car, why was she driving when she was so tired? Because she wouldn't have risked her car. She may have risked her own life, but she wouldn't have risked her car. Oh, I got you. Anyways, that's my gotcha moment. No. Anyways, your car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Liar? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright? Well, Miss Meanie, what kind of car was it? She, like, had, like, a really shiny red sports car. Hold it! It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? It was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Harder! Not in that sense. I know you're French and you might be like taking that the wrong way, but no, not that sense. I'm not gonna press you hard in that sense. No, eeny meeny, just the normal court way. I'm not courting you. I'm not courting you. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please have the witness append what she just said in her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Oh, well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point! Let's be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Meanie, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. Hold it! Let's look at the report. I guess we can use the newspaper clippings to show that the car was different. What is this car? It's a woman's car. Like toilet tire and dropped there was a crash. I don't remember anything else. Meanie, surgical. Okay, that's not the evidence we want. No. Okay, nothing about car model. Nothing contradictory about that yet. Let me skim this again. Late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway. I'll just read it. It's a highway center divide. One of the women was unable to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver has fallen asleep at the wheel. So not this part. Miss Eenie Meenie halted in the rear about crash. I was like totally tired and dropped off to sleep. And then there was this crash. And then I like woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. I don't remember anything else. Oh! The wheel! The wheel! Because if it's an import car from the UK, wouldn't she be driving on the right side? I hope that's it. I feel like... No, I think that's it, because she specifically mentioned I opened the right door and like got out. I think that's it. I think that's it! Okay, I think we got it here. Okay, I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. Okay, it's just, the game's telling me right there. The game is specifically telling me, go with that evidence. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? Neither, like, emphasizing it. I would be, like, embarrassing if I didn't caught on to this. Yo, what do you know? That sleek shape, the wild weight starts, and smooth handling, the cool breeze of AC. Okay, forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. She would like, okay, I want to see the other stuff down. Noobs? Was your sister good at driving? She was like, totally awesome. She like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. She bumped, okay. Look at this wordplay here. Look at Phoenix's cleverness. Somehow I feel like she bumped my question off track. That was a good one. That was a good one there. Okay. Hold it! And he keeps it in his head. He does these puns for the sake of doing puns. That is respectful. I mean, that is like not respectful, but respectable. That can be respected. Okay? you do all these clever puns and you don't even have to yell it out. You just like keep it in your head because it's just like you love doing these puns for the sake of doing the puns, not for showing off how funny you are or how clever you are with English. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I like immediately raced for the passenger side door and fled like in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sounding testimony. No, I think I got it. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe! There's a path, I know it. Me almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Okay. Present. Well, let me just save, for the sake of saving, you know. Gotta do that. Very important. Very important indeed. Oh yeah. Very important. Haha. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, wait. The clipping. Objection! Miss Meanie, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it, but I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver is on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Meanie, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Oh my goodness, she wasn't lying about the import. She was being serious, just that she's the actual driver. Ah! Oh my goodness, how did it take me so long to catch on to that? I thought she was just lying about the fact that it was imported, and just as an excuse for the fact that her sister wouldn't let her drive. Just as an excuse. But no. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Order in the court. Order. Ah, Mr. Phoenix tried his blabbering nonsense again. And he said the person who was driving was her elder sister, Mimi Meanie. That's what Eni said, yes? But that's where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions! Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. Oh my goodness! No way! Oh my goodness, I just realized! So she was actually like, she had no problem with Turner Gray himself. She did not care about getting revenge on him or anything like that. But she was afraid, because remember Turner Gray, he was gonna ask the nurse about the... he was gonna ask the nurse about the car accident. She was afraid that she would get exposed! Because her sister would tell, her sister would admit that it was Eenie Meenie that was driving the car! She did it for herself. That was a real motive. She had plenty of motive. Oh my goodness. That was a well-constructed plot twist. Oh my goodness. Okay. I gotta give you guys gotta give the team huge credit there. Gotta give the story team huge credit there. That was amazing. That actually caught me off guard, and that wasn't just like a lot of times like the way these objections are like, right? It was like kind of like. But like this one, that was so sad. Oh, that was beautiful. Mwah! If we can connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Eenie Meenie. And the answer is Eenie Meenie, of course. Why would you say that? Miss Eenie Meenie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ah! I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spent his time foolishly. At that time, Miss Eenie Meenie had not received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what I always say? Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? I guess it was Mimi? The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Mimi, was the one in driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing in the witness stand right now? Oh my goodness, that's another huge plot twist! Wizard of Idiotic Ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Because she also had face transplant surgery. I just forgot that! This witness name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. Oh fuck. Look at all the health bars. Okay. I really hope in the original game they told the player how much health they'll be losing, because they did not... I think I heard something about how it's so it's really nice in the re-release, aka the trilogy, the full trilogy re-release that they showed you the health. Cause like this is so random. Like they would have no idea that you can lose this much health. This one, its real name is. No way. Take that. Mimi. That is your real name. I thought I figured out the story, but no, they threw me for another plot twist, like, immediately. I've only finished Juba. How do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital, so for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister! No! But, Mimi, she died! In a car accident! Oh my goodness, this is the crazy plot twist ever. I love Ace Attorney when I don't get spoilers. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. The body they found at the crash site... The only spoilers I got was... the only spoiler I got for this case was that Maya was gonna be guilty again. I think that's Maya's gonna be our client again, and that there's Pearl Faye, and that Mia gets that Pearl channels Mia. That's basically the only spoiler I got. Also, there's gonna be like I got spoiler for CG because you know thumbnails of walkthroughs and all that stuff. But other than that, it was really just Pearl Faye channeling Mia. That I got spoiler for, but that's not really a big deal. But the whole story of this crime? Oh, no spoilers for that, bitch! I love this! The body they found in the crash site. I also got a minor, like, I got a major spoiler for the Ford case, but not related to the actual story. Like, it's just like a scene that happens, kind of like with the tasing, right? It's just like confrontation, all that stuff. Something like that. I won't say anything. I won't say anything else. But like, I got a spoiler for like a detail like that, right? Tasing is bad, but it's not related to the story, right? So it's not related to the actual court case story, which is nice. Okay, I got a spoiler of something like that. Okay, I got a spoiler to something like that, and for I think it's the fourth case of this game. But other than that, there's no spoilers I got, which is so nice. Yes, I love this game when there's no spoilers. It's so awesome when I realize when I experience a plot twist, because Ace Attorney has the best plot twist, man. The body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Eenie Meenie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Minnie? How did this... That is some crazy deduction skills. People are always like, who's smarter, L or Light? What about Phoenix, right? Light? More like, you're not right. Oh, okay. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Meenie. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Meenie from existence. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, it makes so much sense! This makes so much sense! This makes so much more sense now! Oh my god, that would... She wanted to become Eenie Meenie because her reputation was already ruined from the 14 patients that died from malpractice. Damn! And if she went with her real ID, then that would also be terrible. But if she was just a victim, Not a person who messed up that badly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And okay, so she knows that she's responsible for the 14 patients dying, okay? She probably knows that. She doesn't hate Dr. Turner Gray. Remember what we learned? That she doesn't actually hate Dr. Turner Gray. But because because of the channeling, then eventually the truth would come out about how she's been faking all the time. Oh my goodness! Craziest plot twist ever. That was mwah! With this, she effectively erased Mimi Mini from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Ah! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in a crash, Mimi Mini. That's why Mai never got to channel anyone. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Mini was still in fact alive! That's why Maya never got to channel anyone. That's why she had a dream. That's why she never got to the point where she channeled anyone, because that would not have been possible for her anyways. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Amazing, amazing. I'm just like in awe. I'm just in awe at that amazing plot was there. Well, Miss Eni? I mean, Miss Vorkarma. Eek! Why did you say my name just now? Stop saying Miss, call me Sir. Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Oh, I was excited for this. But I did not know it would be like this emotional. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Mini. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Mini wanted her old self to disappear because of this. Take that! That's about the malpractice incident! Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Mini. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Mini had a car accident, in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse! 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished? It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident, her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. God damn! Oh, damn. Okay, my eyes are like tearing up a little bit. Okay, that was... Screw what I said about the empathy part. Okay, I'm feeling really... Oh my goodness, what a tragic character here. Not really sure if Morgan Fate will be that tragic though. I think Morgan Fate was just really ambitious. Like her evil laugh, but this one... How a few fuck-ups lead to... all this. Well, as mouthwashing taught me, take responsibility! Okay, no. But mouthwashing seriously taught me a lot about taking responsibility. And I hope that game teaches you to take responsibility too. And this. Oh man, this is such a tragedy. Unbelievable! A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirits channeling the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. Damn. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... Why did Miss Meanie choose to go with such a complicated plan? Why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. I guess we're never gonna cross-examine Morgan? This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Francisco Van Karma! I mean, I guess there's no need to, cross-examine Morgan Fay. Actually, no, there's probably gonna be, like, one last test when she's gonna, like, be like, OBJECTION! And no, that's gonna happen, because I don't remember using this cloth yet. We have not used this cloth yet. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna use this, probably. We've used everything else besides this cloth, I'd say. I think we presented this, we presented this to, like, Maya, like, Mia, maybe, but... No, we presented this to Mia in the Cyclog stuff, but I'm not sure. I feel like there might be another purpose of this. I don't know. Maybe we don't have to cross-examine Morgan Fay. That itself was already a satisfying breakdown. But at the same time, remember Turnabout Goodbyes? Wait, a satisfying revelation Yanni Yagi did, and there's still more. It came through us for another loop. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Ms. Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, the bet! The bet, let's go! Yeah! Oh, this is abuse. Stop abusing me, stop. And one more for good measure! How am I not bleeding at this point? I guess I got unconscious, though. Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! Why do we let this prosecutor get away with all this stuff? The judge has no reaction to, like, her beating someone up to, like, almost near death. This girl is a fraud! A sham! That Donald Trump voice works perfectly with this. Oh my goodness. This court is a fraud, a sham, that works. That line specifically, not just a fraud for but this court. Oh my goodness. Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Oh, we couldn't even enjoy our own verdict. We couldn't even enjoy our own victory of saving Maya because of this person. We did it! Let's go! Yes! We did it, Maya! We did it! Yeah! That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh yeah. We did it. We did it. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Oh, yeah, I got spoilers for this CG, but look at this. Still beautiful. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? It still doesn't take away the impact of Maya getting to see, like, actually talk to her sis again. Because, you know, yeah, she channeled her sis, but she hasn't actually gotten to talk to her. Sis! Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? The clothing box, that was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. Oh my goodness. That's right. Oh my goodness. Let's turn that motion woman by pointing out that she said, that's right, like me. Okay. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder. She had planned it down. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? But then I guess he can pass away peacefully because he knows that his culprit got caught. You know, he should be able to pass away peacefully because his last that one gunshot, that exposed his culprit. Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, but I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Minnie with a plan like this? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. um, uh, 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 herself, because she's awesome. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was, because you're awesome? You're the master. Let's see. Because you're just awesome. Take that! I don't get it. Yeah, me neither. Even I don't really know why Morgan cooperated with Mimi. Look, this whole thing is over now, so let's not dwell on the past, okay? Yeah, thanks, Nick. I just don't know the answer to this one. I'm just as confused about the situation as she is, so why the thanks? I can do better. Date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement cell 13. But before that, my precious Pearl, you're the only one suitable to be the master of Korean, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out the murder. I want to go a little back. I guess we're supposed to present Pearl. And cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless Maine family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Well, that's the way to end an episode. But before that, what I want to do is, I want to go present the right thing to Maya. Hold up. I'll be back. Okay. Yeah. 1 second. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Thank God I saved this right before, so that way I can give her the right answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was Pearl. That's what I wrote. Well, you're the master, that's what I clicked you, but it's mostly because she wants you to, like, help Pearl. Take that! Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Korean village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearl would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying. I thought so. I guess. Okay, I guess there's no good way to end this. Okay, I guess we are gonna. This is the first time an episode ended like this. Hopefully that means it'll get resolved in episode 4, like case 4, like the final case of this game. Maybe she'll be like she'll come back as a villain. Like this feels like a villain monologue. I still don't have much spoilers for like episode 4 besides like this one detail that I'll tell you what that detail was when that comes. But I think this is telling you, like, obviously Pearl has a big role in the story of this game. I think this is telling you that she'll be coming back as a villain. We're not completely done with her, especially with the whole cliffhanger here. So yeah, every case has a satisfying ending, okay? Every case has a satisfying ending, except for this one. As if we're gonna pick this up. We're gonna pick this plotline up and then have a satisfying ending. But, yeah. That was insane. That was... Well, we cleared Maya. But Morgan Fey still seems to be out there for us. Well, she's in bars right now, so... guess you can say... she should have passed that bar. Okay, that was a terrible one. That doesn't even make sense. There's nothing lawyerly about her, except for the fact that she doesn't know what the law is for doing this murder. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, we did it. We saved Maya, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not really sure what else to say because that was kind of a cliffhanger here. But yeah, we saved Maya. Ooh, we're still gonna have to see Pearl's reaction to all this, aren't we? Well, we did it though. We saved Maya. Tomorrow's another day, you know. Well. Thanks for watching and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye. Nothing has a completely satisfying, you know. Not every ending is gonna be completely satisfactory, but you know, we made it through. You're here with us, Maya. Back to normal. Thanks for watching and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.